Welcome everyone to Sibling Rivalry. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching our show. I'm Peyton Ponstein, your host. Joined with me with my ridiculous, not so smart brothers, but I'm thankful they're here anyways. Guys, we have such awesome sports topics to talk about here. We got high school football playoffs, college football, NFL, NBA season started up, but we got to start our show with the Astros-Yankees series going to a Game 7 after Game 6. JV pitches another gem, Justin Verlander that is, with a clutch 7 innings yesterday. Bryce, who do you got in Game 7 though tonight?
I got the Astros. I know that the Yankees are going to be throwing Sabathia. It's nice to be Sabathia versus McCullers. Two good pitchers. And, you know, CC, his outings haven't been real long, but that's what the Yankees have done with CC because of his age. And so to keep his innings down, but really has pitched well all postseason. But I like in the second half, once the Yankees go to their bullpen, I like the Astros bats to open up a little bit.
That's right. Palmer.
Yeah, I like the Astros too, and I think they're gonna start hitting the ball, and it might not even be that much, but I think 3-4 runs are gonna do it because they showed stats from Game 6 about Judge and Sanchez on the road, and they're terrible.
Yes,
They're
they are
terrible.
bad.
It was before Judge's home run yesterday. They were 4 for 44 on the road, and you can't do that. And now they're like 5 for 46.
So streaky.
So if that trend continues for this next road game, and every home team has won so far too.
That's right.
I see the Astros getting out, even if it's like a 4-2 game.
Excellent. You finally made one good point there, Palmer. It's a home game for the Astros. It don't matter who's pitching. You can put Clayton Kershaw on the Yankees, and it's at the Astros. The Astros are winning that game. It just doesn't matter. If it's a home game, the home team is winning. Bryce, again, proves my theory that home field advantage in baseball does matter.
It does matter a little bit.
That didn't work.
It
does matter a little bit.
I don't. It's
does
a
matter a
different
little
series.
bit.
It's a different series.
So?
The Astros.
Didn't work for the Cubs.
It works for the Astros. It works for the
doesn't-
Astros. Okay, stop. Okay, Astros. Okay, so we all got Astros. Astros Dodgers World Series. Did the Astros have a chance?
They have a chance. Do the Dodgers have a chance?
You think the Dodgers are? You don't think the Dodgers are the favorites? Dodgers
They are. But oh, man, and maybe I'm a homer because everyone in Michigan is cheering for the Astros because of Justin Verlander. But man, the way he's pitching right now, you automatically have 2 games in the bag.
it
doesn't even matter if he's playing Kershaw. He's better right now.
I agree, but you know the other games though. The other game,
It's like if the Astros can't win
The problem is, though, for
2
the
out of the
Astros-
next 5 games against the Dodgers,
you know what they
no
got to
way.
do? They got to maybe they got to pitch JV and a road game. Maybe that's what they got to do because they're going to win at home probably without JV.
Maybe.
But can they win? Can they win at LA without like JV or Keuchel?
who's home?
What?
Is it AL or NL?
No, it goes to the best record.
Best
now.
record, so it's going to be
Dodgers.
Dodgers. It's going to be Dodgers.
Yeah, well,
So Dodgers-
JV, if the Astros win, he'll pitch Game 1 or Game 2.
Yeah, he will. Which that could swing the series a little bit.
Could. I mean, but thing is, Kershaw pitched really well in this last outing that he had against the Cubs.
Oh yeah.
Yu Darvish has pitched really well since coming to the Dodgers, and so
It's really going to depend on how well Dallas Keuchel pitches. A lot. And,
Keuchel could be a huge X factor.
And McCullers. I thought McCullers.
McCullers.
I mean, I'll see what he does tonight in Game 7, but
McCullers-
that game 3 or 4 that he pitched at Yankees, he pitched really well.
He did, but Keuchel's last outing against Yankees was not very good.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. He's a huge X factor.
But it's like, I mean, if the Astros are in the World Series, Keuchel's going to get 2 starts, and Verlander's going to get 2 starts.
For sure.
So,
For sure. But then you have the same
one's
thing.
going to be
Same thing with the Dodgers.
Yeah, one's going to be against Kershaw and Darvish.
Yeah, it's going to be up to the can a team hit on the road? The Dodgers have shown they can hit on the road.
they can
the
hit
Astros have
anywhere.
not. I think the Dodgers win the series. I think they win. The Dodgers win 4-2.
Yeah, I could see. I see 5 or 6.
I think it's 6.
Yeah, I think it probably does.
Does the series go 2-3-2? Like,
I think it does.
Yeah.
It does. Which I think is a slight almost advantage to
For
the
the
Astros.
Astros.
A little bit of an edge
But the
there.
Dodgers can hit.
Watch out for them in
They
5.
have a lot of hitters.
I don't know. It's going to be fun, though. It's going to be fun. I'm hoping the Astros pull this one out today. All right, congratulations to Unity Christian. They had a huge win last night over Byron Center. Their first win against Byron Center since 2009. And
No, 2012.
Excuse me,
11.
2012.
11.
2011. I didn't.
No, you were in 2010.
Oh, you're right. 2011. I get my facts straight, folks. Anyways, a good win for Unity Christian. Punches their ticket into the playoffs. Congratulations to that team. But let's talk about just high school football in general. The playoff picture. What kind of what playoff matchups do you want to see throughout the week with any division? What playoff matchups do you want to see?
A matchup I would love to see. I don't know if it would happen in districts, but it would be Muskegon, East Grand Rapids. That's, right now, snooze to you, who's kind of the expert.
Yep.
He's got a meeting in the regionals.
That'd be fun.
If that would be a thing that happened, I think good chance that happens.
Yep.
And so that would be a really fun matchup.
I agree. What do you
That
think,
would be a fun one. I kind of hope that they at least can hopefully separate enough to the semifinals because those teams are both so dominant.
They're very
Yes.
Another matchup that I would like to see is Forest Hills Central versus Lowell.
Ooh.
And it's like Lowell is just traditional powerhouse in the playoffs, and Forest Hills Central is just very, very good.
Flat out good.
And Lowell's down a little
I mean,
bit.
and
too,
even
but
like,
Lowell is low.
and Ormona too.
Yeah, I think I like Forest Center more. I think that game would be a better game
that
than
one
that.
too. But they can play.
Lowell's low though.
But Lowell
I
can play
know. Lowell's
either
game
of those
gets
two
done
teams
playoffs.
in the first round. And so if you're talking about first round game for next week, and one of those games I like a lot.
Yeah, and you're talking about a team that gets done in the playoffs. Let's talk about Rockford. What if we see a rematch of Rockford West Ottawa?
Yeah,
I
that would be
thought
a
that
great
too.
That would be a great matchup because you
matchup.
got West Ottawa, who's probably the better team. They go 9-0 this year, 8-1, 8-1, and they win the red, and Rockford just getting it done time and time again.
Rockford nearly beat West Ottawa this year.
I know it was a good game.
Just about.
It was a good game. So that'd be another fun matchup.
But I also very much like whoever Unity's playing, unless it's Catholic Central. Then it's. But seriously, I mean,
Southwest decent.
Lakita said it the other day, where they're worth the price of admission. Yesterday was the third game out of 4 that they've come back to, no, out of 5. That they've come back from 2 scores down to win,
Yes.
and like
in the fourth quarter,
in like an epic fashion.
I think in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
So they've been a lot of fun to watch, and we've been had the privilege of watching all the game after game.
Yeah, we get to watch those games too, and that's always fun.
They're heart stoppers, but we've somehow been able to pull off.
That's right.
I think we're 5.
I think the coaches said yesterday, the cardiac kids, right? We're the cardiac kids. We just get things, get our hearts racing. And then so I think I'd like to see what about a Unity Christian South Christian matchup? That'd be kind of fun. If somehow that played out down the road.
That'd be good.
Get those Christian schools together
South
as
is no
well.
slouch. They almost beat East Grand Rapids.
Yeah,
They
absolutely,
almost did.
absolutely. So lots of good matchups there, guys, for the playoffs. Oh, one more too. I want to talk about what if it's a first round rematch with the Zeeland schools? Zeeland East, Zeeland West. That could be something. They just played in week 9. Zeeland East kind of handled it to them, but what if West could upset them in the first round of the playoffs?
Well, West was
have
up at
East
half.
first loss of the whole year. I know, right? So West can stick with them.
They probably will play each other.
I know. I don't know how you separate, Zeeland West, Zeeland
because
East.
their points are
They're
good enough
obviously
for East to be a 2. I mean, if they're Muskegon's,
Right,
and
right.
for West to be a 3, and
Yeah.
they're
You're not going to separate them.
they're at the same spot.
Right. So that's kind of their own fault, I guess, unless they want that to be.
I mean, I don't know. Well, for the longest time, it was Division 3, Division 4.
It was.
So.
Yeah, that's true. It was. But now they've kind of evened
Yeah,
out
they've
the
evened
school
out the
enrollment now,
schools.
so I don't know. All right, let's get a little talk about NBA. The NBA season has just kicked off, Bryson Palmer. Everybody's got a couple games under their belt. So let's do some division picks here. Who do we think is going to win from each division, from the Eastern Conference and from the Western Conference? Bryce, who do you got in the East? Are your 3 teams winning their divisions?
The 3 teams from the East, I've got one division. I got the Cavs.
Okay.
I think that they're pretty much a lock. From the Wizards division, I got the Wizards from that division.
Wizards, yep.
And then from the other division, despite not having Hayward, I still have the Celtics.
Still got the Celtics. Okay, Power, what do you think?
Shoot, I don't like agreeing with Bryce. But those are the teams that I have too. The Celtics, with Kyrie Irving now, they still have too much firepower.
Right.
And the Cavs, because they cheat.
Right.
And then I like the Wizards.
Yeah, John Wall.
The Wizards are good.
They're a solid team. This could be the first time ever we all three agree on one thing. Yeah, I got Boston Cavs, Wizards as well. What about in the West, though? What about in the West? Maybe there's some jumble up here.
Well, the Pacific Division, you don't even need to say it. It's the Warriors.
Oh, thank you.
You don't even need to say it. I mean,
Okay, yeah, Warriors. Your favorite.
one of the other division, I've got in the Spurs division. I think the Thunder are not in that division.
No, they're not.
So then in the Spurs division, I'm gonna go with the Rockets.
Okay, the Rockets.
I'm gonna go with the Rockets. I think that's gonna be a great matchup all year between Rockets and Spurs.
Yeah, it will.
It will. Okay, sorry.
The
The Pelicans have
Davis and
Cousins and Davis now?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They just lost a heartbreaker yesterday to the Warriors because the Warriors seem to just pull wins out like nothing.
They don't care about the beginning of the season. They don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Every team does.
But hey, maybe they can put it together now, a full season or half a season and an off season under their belt together with Cousins and Davis.
So you think the Pelicans overcome the Thunder?
No.
Okay.
But I'm saying a team that can contend. But I have Thunder, I have Spurs because it's still the Spurs.
Yeah,
and the Rockets are great too.
Kawhi Leonard,
they're
man.
both. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard is the man.
He's good.
Absolutely.
And then the Warriors. The Rockets, it's going to be like last year. The Rockets are going to be right next to them. Right. The Spurs are going to. They just
And
win.
I would say
Papa's
watch
too.
out for
And
the
Papa's too.
Timberwolves.
Okay, that goes to my next question. By the
Opposite.
way, I have the same as Palmer's division. I got Thunder, Warriors, Spurs as well. But let's go to those sleeper teams. What are some teams that are kind of under the radar right now? You think the
The
T-Wolves?
T-Wolves are a big-time dark horse. They're going to be a 4 or 5 seed, I think, this year.
Wow.
Really could be. Because, look, they got Towns, future superstar. Jimmy Butler, I wouldn't say is a superstar, but he's definitely an all-star. Wiggins, not a superstar, but definitely also an all-star.
You cannot say 4, though. You cannot say that they're the 4th best team in the
Okay,
West.
fine.
No
5 or
way.
6.
No way. Okay, yeah, okay, there we
Okay,
go.
the Timberwolves
7,
are
maybe
the
8.
Timberwolves are good. Towns, Butler, and Wiggins. That is a great
they
trio.
Have the talent, but can they play together? They're not gonna be able to figure it out.
Taj
Taj
Gibson's one of the best 6 men in the NBA. Gorgie Jang, who's a force on the inside blocking shots. So there are pieces on this Timberwolves
I
team.
know, but you
Jeff
get
T
the
playing
Western
point guard.
Conference. The Western Conference, there are superstars everywhere.
There is.
You already
Conference.
have the top 4
There
that we were
is,
saying.
but the Timberwolves have pieces there. They do.
Palmer, who's your sleeper team? I can't listen to this anymore.
Well, I did have the Pelicans potentially climbing up in the ranks. I gotta give a shout out to my boys Pistons.
That Pistons,
'Cause
they looked really good the last 2
They
games.
have. It's
They
early.
should
but-
have beat the Wizards
They
yesterday.
could have, but yeah,
Blew it in the
we were
third
talking
quarter.
about last week. If Reggie Jackson can get it going, I think Tobias Harris has so far started out nicely, and
He has.
And then Drummond is fine too, and we have got some bench now that can put up some points too. Hey, and it looks like the Bulls and the Pacers are kind of down this year, and the Bucks. Oh, the Bucks too.
Bucks, yep.
They're long.
Huge. They play defense.
Yeah, I know.
They're one of the few teams that can hold a team down to 80 points.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
The Cavs scored 116.
I know the Cavs scored 116, but that's the Cavs again. We're talking about the Cavs, but most teams they can hold down.
Both those teams I can see we can climbing up in the playoff ranks.
The Bucks will be good.
I agree. All right, that's all the time we have for our first half of our show here. We're going to take a short commercial break to support our sponsors, Inner Space Mini Storage. Please get your storage at Inner Space.
I am telling you.
My name is Todd Ponstein from Interspace Mini Storage in Jenison, Michigan. And it's our goal here at Interspace to provide you, our customers, with clean, secure, dry, well-lit, personalized storage facilities. What makes us unique is that we're family owned and operated, and it is our goal to put our customers' needs ahead of our own. We will even come out sometimes on Saturdays to let people in and out of units. We have great rates, and we even offer discounts for 6 months paid in advance or more. We have many different size units ranging from as small as a 5x10 to as large as a 12x50 and almost anything in between. We don't have contracts. You rent right from the day that you move in to the day that you move out. So you don't pay for any time that you don't use. Of course, all of our customers have 24/7 access to their unit. So if you have storage needs, come see us at Interspace. Interspace Mini Storage, for all life has in store.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks for watching that little commercial. Palmer Bryce, college pick'em again. Somehow I just cannot get over that edge. Right now, Bryce is still winning in college pick'em.
We're at climbing the ranks. So, hey.
We're at week what? 8, I think it is.
This is week 8.
This is week 8 of college football. Bryce is at 295. Palmer's at 279, and I'm at 275. I will get there, folks. I promise you. So let's go through our picks this week, and we'll see how we do. First, Kentucky, Mississippi State. Who do you got, Bryce?
I had Mississippi State.
Mississippi State.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, and I have Mississippi State. There's a difference between us.
I actually don't remember a whole lot, but I think I had Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. We got a primetime game in Michigan, Penn State, Bryce.
I had Penn State
you're
as
going
my
again.
5.
You're wearing the Michigan
I know.
shirt
I hope
today.
I hope I'm
Take
wrong.
that off.
I
You
hope I'm
cannot-
wrong.
Okay.
Michigan. I think
Michigan.
I think you can't.
I got Michigan.
I even put my one on it, but that's still fine.
There's where I can make up some points against Bryce. Texas versus someone. Who they playing?
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. Who do you got?
I got Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Texas.
And I got Texas.
is going
I got
to
Texas
pull one of these
too.
out.
They have to.
They've been so close.
They
on so
have
many.
to. They have to. Florida State. Who they playing?
Louisville. I got Florida
Louisville.
Oh, I have Florida State.
Louisville's
Florida State.
so bad.
You have Florida State?
Yeah,
I got Florida State. I got Florida State. too.
Louisville's so
They're at
bad.
home.
Central Florida versus
Navy.
Navy.
I got Central Florida.
Central Florida.
Central Florida.
Same, Central Florida.
They're good.
USC, Notre Dame.
This one was the toughest pick for me, but I picked USC.
Ooh.
Notre Dame is going
Notre Dame as well.
USC.
Notre Dame as well.
USC can
Hey,
run
we
the
are going to
table.
so own Bryce
you're
this
going
week.
down this week. I'm catching up. San Diego State versus someone.
They're playing.
Not someone very good.
Yeah, they're not.
I got San
Fresno.
Diego. Fresno.
I got San Diego
Fresno.
State.
I got San Diego
San Diego State.
They're like my team.
Boise versus someone. Wyoming.
I got Boise.
Boise.
Boise. Texas Tech versus someone. I forget who they play.
They play Iowa State.
Ooh, Iowa State. That's a good
I got
matchup.
Texas Tech.
I have Iowa State.
Ooh, you have Texas Tech?
Yeah.
I have Texas Tech. And last but not least, Oklahoma, Kansas State.
I got Oklahoma.
I got Oklahoma too. So wow, we got some good jumble here.
It was
It's
a
gonna
tough
be
week.
interesting. Let's talk about, before we talk about any other game, let's talk about the 2 games that are going to be ranked against ranked opponents.
Yeah.
And that's USC Notre Dame and Michigan Penn State. Bryce, you got USC on the road. How are they going to win this game?
This is a USC team that I know has been a little shaky the first half of the season, but this is team, in my opinion, is still the best team in the Pac-12. You know, with the talent that Sam Darnold
Over Cal?
Cal.
They just crushed Washington
Yeah,
State.
okay, that's one game. Sam Darnold's a top 5, top 10 pick. And then they got some good linebackers with Cameron Smith. They got a good linebacker in Cameron Smith. And Deontay Burnett's a very good receiver. And then Ronald Jones is a very good running back, very fast. And USC, in my opinion, will not lose another Pac-12 game this year.
Oh, this isn't a Pac-12 game.
This is not a Pac-12 game. Notre Dame is
I'm
very
so
good.
confident. I put my 6 on Notre Dame.
I think they're my
put
5.
Notre Dame, though, is a very good football team.
Their quarterback, Wimbush?
He can't throw, though.
Yes, but he can run.
He can run.
So watch out.
He can't
Wimbush,
throw.
man, I like him.
Notre Dame has handled pretty much all their opponents that they've played.
That's true. Their last 4 games that they've won by like 20.
They got outgained by
They're
State.
good. And USC, I said this a few weeks ago, that I just don't believe in them.
I don't either
They
anymore.
are just squeaking by teams left and right, and not even that great of teams. Barely beat Utah at home.
But Utah is better than you think. If Stanford is better.
They barely beat Texas.
Right.
Texas is better than you think,
I know,
too.
but Texas is still not fantastic.
Not
and
fantastic.
they I said again, barely beat Western.
I know.
They're not that great, and I think it's finally going to catch up to them.
I agree. I'm going to admit for the first time ever that I was wrong. Sam Darnold is not going to win the Heisman. And
I knew that from day one.
He's not doing very
I
well.
knew that from day one. He wasn't going to win the Heisman.
You're still backing out on your pick, Bryce. So don't even come at me.
Yeah. I think USC.
I'm admitting my faults. You're not even admitting.
I think USC is still a good football
It's not
team.
Baker Mayfield anymore.
I think Baker Mayfield still could, but I don't think it is. I think right now it's either Barkley or Love.
Can you say it to the camera that you're wrong?
I'm wrong right now.
Okay, yeah, it's that good.
You've given up on.
He's giving him up. I can't believe it either.
I said right now.
Third in the Heisman.
I
We
said
gotta go
right
to the
now.
Next game.
more important
Michigan, Penn State. Big time game in Happy Valley.
Yeah,
Bryce, you have Penn State.
I do have Penn State. You know, it is so tough to win in the whiteout.
Yes,
It is
I agree.
tough. And the key to this game is quarterback play. Absolutely critical tonight. Because I see Penn State stacking the box with 8 or 9 guys, expecting runs, saying, John O'Korn beat us. And John O'Korn has not proven that yet. I mean, Purdue, but anyways. And then for Michigan side, I see Devin Bush spying on Saquon Barkley all night, saying, and Trace McSorley's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
And he is. He really is. And so, and watch out for Penn State safety Marcus Allen. This guy is a stud. Okay. He's a stud at safety.
I agree. There's not going to be a whole lot of, I don't think, offense from Michigan, but I have Michigan winning this game because Michigan's either going to have a defensive or special teams touchdown. I think DPJ is going to return one tonight. It is prime time for DPJ. He's going to love it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I picked Michigan, one, because I can't go against my beliefs.
Right.
And two, football, anything can happen. And especially with Michigan's defense, they can hold them in the game long enough for someone to make a play.
Right.
It could be Karan Higdon. It could be Donovan Peoples-Jones.
It could be DPJ.
It could be John O'Korn. Who knows? It could be Lavert Hill. Who knows?
I know, right? Someone's just got to make a play.
I mean, if they're within a touchdown within the fourth quarter, I mean, hey, that's where your offense, like a team that should be winning, they kind of get a little jitters, and the team that is like a little bit of the underdog gets this belief like, hey, we can beat this team at their home place. Let's do it. And so that's why I believe that Michigan can do it tonight.
Yeah, and I think so too, just because Michigan, I mean, it's the playoff time. This is the playoff. If you don't win this game, you're out. Yep. And for Penn State, even if they lose, they might be able to get in. For Michigan, this is a playoff game. If you are not going to win this game, you're done. You're off the. You might not even be ranked.
Michigan loses this game, they're out of the rankings.
Yeah. So I mean, it's something that they want to be on that big stage. Yep. This is Michigan's time. This is Michigan's chance. All right, let's quick go to the NFL here for a second, guys. It's already week 7 already. The NFL season's flying by as well. Give me the league's MVP today. Who would be the league's MVP today? If you could say who started off the year?
MVP today.
Incredible.
I mean, I don't think there has been some people like Kareem Hunt has been unbelievable.
Kareem Hunt.
Todd Gurley's been really good.
Todd Gurley, Palmer.
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith
is the league MVP.
I got Alex Smith too.
If not Tom Brady.
No, not Tom Brady. It can't be Tom Brady.
It can't be Tom Brady. He's been spectacular.
I know he's been spectacular, but they have 2 losses. The Tom Brady team with 2 losses.
The Chiefs have 2 losses too.
2 losses in 6 games.
The Chiefs have 2 losses too.
I know, but in 7 games.
But Alex Smith is playing. He's the man right now.
I wrote down Alex Smith's numbers. He's almost got 2,000 yards passing already. Yeah. 7 games, almost 2,000 yards passing already. That's on pace for over 4,000. He's got 15 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. 0.
Yeah,
Big.
That's impressive.
15 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and the Chiefs are arguably the best team in the league.
Also,
but yeah, I like Gurley. I think Gurley's a great pick, or Hunt.
Antonio Brown. Even though the Steelers have had some issues, but he
is leading the league. He's leading the league in receiving yards.
And dominating it by over 200.
Yep, he is. Yeah, I understand.
He's killing it.
Yeah, but he got lucky in that last week against the Chiefs. I don't know how the world he caught that pass.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was pretty lucky by him to add on to his stats. But I agree. I think those 4 guys, those are the guys we have to kind of look at throughout the year with the NFL. We'll talk more about that next week. But we got to get to our Stump Bryce segment. me and Palmer got a bunch of questions for you, Bryce. So I bet hopefully you're ready. We're gonna go every other. So I'll say one, and Palmer will say one. I'll start even easier one for you, Bryce, to kind of get you rolling here. At least I think it's easier. So all my questions, Bryce, are about Michigan football and their kind of streaks with different teams.
Okay.
So Michigan has beaten Indiana 22 straight times in a row. They beat them last week in an overtime game. What year was the last time Indiana beat Michigan in football?
Yeah, well, in the 90s.
Do some math.
What year?
I think. Let's see here. I'm trying to think if they played every year though between them. That's the thing.
Yeah, maybe it's not as easy as I thought.
I'm gonna say I know it was the earlier 90s. So because we're in 2017 right now, and so I'm gonna say, was it 1993?
It was not 1993. It was actually 1987.
Wow.
There were some years in there where they didn't play against each other. It was the late 80s where Indiana got a win. All right, I'm 1 for 1. Palmer, your turn.
All right, Bryce, this is an easy one for you, I think. But, so out of the past 5 college national champions, name each of their starting quarterbacks. In
5.
In the championship game.
Oh, in the national title game. Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. The past 5 national champions.
Yep.
So back in, let's go back to.
Start with last year.
I'll start with last year.
Just go down.
Last year, national champion Clemson, quarterback was Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
For Alabama, it was Jake Coker.
Yeah.
And then for Ohio State, it was Cardale Jones.
Yeah.
For Florida State, it was Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
And then for Alabama, it was AJ McCarron.
Yep.
Woo, got
Nice
it,
job.
Bryce. Ding, ding, ding. Man, I was going through that list. I would have maybe gotten 2 of those. I probably would have gotten Winston and Watson.
You know, Cardale Jones is on there.
I probably would have
Yeah.
said JT Barrett, but you're right. Cardale Jones
Yeah.
did start that game.
I don't think I got Coker.
Nice job, Bryce. All right, my next one. Think about Michigan streaks here. What is the current Michigan win streak over the Penn State Nittany Lions? Their current win streak. How many
Right.
games has Michigan won in a row against Penn State?
They won last year. They won the year before, too. So, and they should have won in 2013. That was terrible. And so they won 2014, won 2015. Oh, it's 3.
Very good. 3 games in a row. Michigan's won. Hopefully they make it a 4th tonight. Bryce, you're 2 for 3.
I don't remember them losing in 2013.
I don't either.
4 overtime games.
You're right, though, Bryce. You're right.
Okay, next one is from, I learned this from Dad,
Oh, nice.
but it
Oh,
was,
it's like Green Valley Christian.
no. It's, so since Justin Verlander's trade from the Tigers, he's been pretty dominant. So my question is, who has more wins since the Verlander trade? Verlander or the Tigers? And how many wins does each have?
This is Verlander.
Oh, well, it's Verlander because Dad already told me.
Oh, dang it.
That is
And-
so embarrassing.
And second, the Tigers only have, I think, 6 wins
Yep.
since
How many
left.
has Verlander
Oh.
had?
And I think
didn't even realize
Verlander.
that.
Counting last night,
Yeah. Okay, counting last night.
yep,
Is it 8?
it's 9.
Wow.
That's still
That is
terrible.
I might write that on Facebook or something. That is so embarrassing. Ron Gardenhire, this is what you have got yourself into. By the way, great pickup by the Tigers. All right, way to go, Bryce. I'd say you probably got that one too.
Yeah.
All right, I have another kind of multiple choice question for you as well, like Palmer does. Which of these 3 teams has Michigan never played?
Okay.
Have they never played?
Which of the 3?
Which of these 3? Alabama, Clemson, or Oklahoma?
Which of the 3 have they
Have
never?
they never played?
Ooh,
well, they played Alabama.
I narrowed down to 2.
They played Alabama because they got killed.
Yeah.
Oklahoma or Clemson? I feel like they've played Oklahoma in the past. I'm gonna go with Clemson.
You're correct, Bryce. They have only played Oklahoma once, and that was in 1976. And they played Alabama 4 times. They're 2-2 against Alabama as well, but they've never played the Clemson Tigers. Maybe that might change this year. Who knows? All right, folks, that's all the time we have for this week. Make sure you join us next week on Sibling Rivalry. and we are out.